Probably the garage, I think, has helped me learn the most about myself, and definitely a lot of that has to do with the fellowship for sure. But I think like both from staff and the community itself, I've learned a ton.
The garage changed how I thought about entrepreneurship. Like, I was pretty skeptical of learning about entrepreneurship in the class setting, and so the garage was like exactly what I needed. I needed like a physical space that was gonna just have me doing and creating and learning from like a crazy network of people that I was able to have access to through the garage.
I feel like the garage has been overall just a really big part of my entire experience at Kellogg.
All of the pieces, the community, the mentorship, the physical space, and just general motivation to keep working, that all came together and allowed me to be successful with my company. And I think that really is my proudest achievement in college.
Was a constant of my college experience. I mean, the entrepreneurial spirit, the positive energy, the growth mindset that everyone who works in the garage or really has made the garage their home has instilled in the space itself is something that's special, and the community itself is one that I really wouldn't exchange.
I think the garage provided me a place where when I wasn't feeling accepted by like my student groups, it gave me a place where it wasn't just me solo working on my own startup, trying to pound the pavement. It was, another place for me to physically be and not feel alone in my own endeavors. And I think it was also a really comfortable place to fail. Like, you're right, this is my 4th different startup, and it was nice to be able to just like fail. Okay, it's not the end of the world. I'm still in this programming space. I have the support to kind of work on other projects. So if the garage wasn't there, I'm not sure if I have the resiliency and support to continue working on other different projects.
I was always someone that wasn't really willing to go outside the bounds of the scope of my role and try something new. And I think from this, I know that like, even if I know nothing about it, I can go out and try something out, and ultimately it may fail and then I learn from it, or it may end up succeeding and it's an entirely new, different business idea that I can, push onto my team and hopefully drive some growth.
Take a breath, and like the garage is gonna be there, and you're ready, and like you're ready to contribute, but like take a breath, like get your feet on the ground. Don't lose the fire within you to work on your project or attach yourself to a project and start working hard.
I think as an entrepreneur, like especially when you're just starting out, like freshman me was like, all right, I'm gonna build this software in 6 months. I'll go raise a few $1 million, easy success. I think people don't value how much work has to go into building a company, and that at the end of the day, it is really about your network. Like, I think I've really come to the point where I understand that being an entrepreneur, especially as like the founder or CEO or leader, is all about community organizing and your ability to really relate and connect with people and build that network of support.
Just throw yourself into something, even if it's scary. I think that's where some of the best experiences, people you meet, come from just doing that. So yeah, speak up and just throw yourself into something and see how it goes.
The accomplishment I'm most proud of is our ability to always pivot quickly. And we've had 2 or 3 really big major pivots so far, but none of that would have been possible without the help of all the staff members at the garage.
Just getting experience leading a team and driving a vision forward is super helpful. Like saying, hey, I have this idea to make this business happen, and then say, okay, so what's it gonna take? And actually being able to implement it.
How to apply that entrepreneurial mindset, which has been the most valuable piece, just like how to think about things in an entrepreneurial way and creatively problem solve for sure. And I don't think I would have cultivated like that entrepreneurial mindset if it wasn't for the garage.
I now have this like entrepreneurial mindset really deep in my bones that I didn't have before college. And I know like I'm so much more confident pursuing jobs at places that like might be bigger or more established, because I know that like this entrepreneurship fire is going to be in my being for as long as I be because of the garage.